In this tutorial, we are going to see about the DDL commands in Oracle, that is the data definition language. In the previous video, we have been seen about the DML commands. The first, what is the difference between the DDL and the DML commands? In DDL commands, it is used to specify the structure of the database, whereas in the DML commands is used to access, modify or retrieve the data from the database. Data definition language. DDL statement is used to create, alter and drop the table in the database. So create is used to create the database like table, function, procedures and triggers. Alter is used to modify the structure of the database. Drop statement is used to delete the object from the database. Truncate is used to remove all data from a table. Comment is used to add a comment to the data dictionary. Rename is used to rename an object in the existing database. The first we are going to see about the create statement. In Oracle, create table is used to create a table in the database. So before you are going to see about the syntax for creating the database, first we will see about the table naming conventions for creating the table. The name should be begins with a letter, that is capital A to Z, or it may be a small letter A to Z. Can contain only the numbers under the underscores. The length of the table name should be the 30 characters of the length. It cannot use the same name of the another existing table. The name should not contain the reserved keywords. So these are also naming rules and conventions for creating the table. Next we are going to see about the syntax for creating the table. Create table, table name. So create table, table name, column 1, data type, and we are going to specify here the constraints, and column 2 and data type. Then we have to close by this. So n number of columns we can be specified, and it will be end with the semicolon. So below is an example for creating the table. So create table. I have been given the table name as an employee. The attributes of this employee table is employee number. It is a data type is a number, and it has a size to be the 5, and here constraint I have been specified here as a primary key, that is the employee number. The primary key means it should contain only the unique employee number. The next attribute is the first name. It can be specified the data type as a varchar2 and its size is 20. Last name varchar2 and its size is 20. The phone number, where I have declared the data type as a number and size is 10. Here I have specified the constraint as a not null. So it is a compulsory field as a phone number. Then department, then it is a varchar2 and here the data type is 20 and should close the bracket and end with a semicolon. So this is the example for creating the table in the database. Next one is the drop table statement. In Oracle, drop table is used to drop an existing table in the database. The syntax is drop table, then table name. Here I have created a table as an employee table. Now I am going to drop the table, the employee. Next one is a truncate table statement. It is used to delete the data in the table. That is the syntax is truncate table, table name, example, then truncate table, then employee. So what is the difference between the drop and the truncate? In drop table is a data definition language. It is used to remove the structure of the table, constraints and the entire schema. Whereas in the truncate table, it deletes all the existing all the rows in the table. Next we are going to see about the alter table statement. Alter table statement is used to modify the structure of the database. So the syntax for adding the new column is add alter table, table name, add column name and the data type. Here is an example: alter table, employee, add is a keyword, I'm going to add a new column called as an address, whereas the data type is a varchar. It has a size of 255 characters. Then another syntax for suppose I am adding the column into the existing table. Now I am going to draw how to drop the column from the existing table. Alter table, table name, drop column, then column name. Here alter table employee. Now the address column I have before the statement is address column is I have added. Now I am going to drop the address column. So this is the example and syntax for adding and dropping the column. Next one, syntax for modify the column. That is, we are going to modify the data type for the particular column. So alter table, table name, modify column data type. For example, first I am going to add a column called as a date of birth, whereas here I have specified the data type as a date. Now I am going to modify this date data type into the year data type. So now the syntax is alter table employee. I'm going to specify the keyword called as a modify date of birth. I'm going to modify the data type to the year. Now I'm going to drop this column in the employee table. The syntax is alter table employee drop date of birth. Thank you.